Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu The Adventures of Nick and Willikins. Wir müssen jetzt mal hier auf Nicks Frage antworten.
As it happens, sir, that was when I overheard the murder occurring in our foyer, so I went to investigate.
Oh, you went to investigate, did you? Like you're some bloody great detective who isn't a complete pillock. Honestly, you're so thick, but not in the American sense of having a desirable bottom.
Much to my continued embarrassment, your good great-aunt Petunia would beg to differ, sir.
Nevertheless, this is an unacceptable response. Try again.
Because I'm a rubbish butler?
Go on.
Who is terrible at everything?
Correct! Now to the wine cellar for further admonishments.
Oh, good.
Now then, I very generously granted you this personal living space when you wouldn't stop grumbling about sharing a kennel with my little dog Willikins.
Extremely generous of you, yes, sir.
And now I see that you converted it to a bloody swimming hole. We're not zoned for that, Willikins. Explain yourself.
Da bin ich aber auch seiner Meinung. Nehmen erstmal die normale Antwort.
Well, sir, technically you filled my living space with water when you rather suspiciously flushed the murder weapon down the loo.
Don't you try to turn this around on me. Your job, if you can even be bloody bothered to do it, is to anticipate my actions. You should have had a plan for this eventuality, Willikins, like Batman.
Sir, Batman is granted the luxury of prep time.
Enough of your excuses. I do not accept your explanation of this mess. Try again.
Because I'm literally the most worthless, thick-headed soul to ever draw breath?
Got it in one. Or possibly two. I can't be asked to count. Right, now it's on to the front garden.
Sir, this all seems a bit needlessly complicated.
It would seem that way to you, wouldn't it? And now we come to this. You do realise that is meant to be a hedge maze of doom, don't you, Willikins? Only now there's this obvious gaping hole in the thing that any idiot could easily escape from. Possibly even you.
Sir, you actually approved these changes yourself. I have your signature on this document.
Oh, I just bet you do. You've a bloody answer for everything. Next you'll be telling me that my mate Errol is dead just because his dead body is lying in the entrance hall.
Sorry, sir, but your point eludes me.
No surprise there. The point, Willikins, is that you can prove anything with evidence.
Touché, sir.
What have I told you about speaking French in my house?
Technically, sir, we're not in the house.
I've had it with your excuses, and we're not moving from this spot until you explain why my hedge maze is ruined.
Because I'm a jerk, sir.
Yes?
Boah.
Yes, sir. A complete knee-biter.
There, that wasn't so hard, now was it?
Na, wenn man mal
Humiliating myself
hier machen
3
will,
times
ist
in a
das
row?
gut.
No, sir, that's just a typical day here at Nick Hall.
Too right. Now, what pointless thing was it that you wanted me to do?
I need you to phone the police, sir. It turns out that clever Roos fellow is attempting to scam us.
What, like in that movie where that bloke's head exploded?
No, sir, that's scanners.
What, like the Hulk's secret identity?
No, sir, that's Bruce Banner.
What, that trolley little man what's always on Hollywood squares?
No, sir, that's Bruce Valanche.
What, like my fourth favourite flavour of Dorito?
I don't believe Dorito is spelled that way, sir, but no, that's Cool Ranch.
What, like when Marge Simpson had a mental breakdown?
No, sir, that's Rancho Relaxo.
Constable Bobby returned to Nick Hall, whereupon she was regaled with an accounting of the true events that unfolded that fateful morning.
There I was, sequestered in my chambers. Willikins had ruined my brekkie twice and was almost certainly about to muck it up again. I got bored waiting for his inevitable failure, so I ventured downstairs of my own renaissance.
Sir, don't you mean recognizance?
No, there I met Errol, who, in keeping with tradition, was stealing my newspaper to have a look at the page 4 girl.
Surely you mean the page 6 girl.
No! Unfortunately, before I could forthwith and heretofore arrive upon the scene in question, Willikins had got there first.
But, sir, I was clearly in the kitchen.
Not you, my little dog, Willikins.
You have a dog called Willikins. Doesn't that get confusing?
Not to me. Apparently, Errol was not expecting the presence of a personage of the canine persuasion and, startled, stumbled backwards, impaling himself on my commemorative garden schmam. Impaling himself fatally to death until he died. And since I didn't want the authorities taking my little dog away, I hid him up here. The end.
That all makes perfect sense, sir. But there's one thing.
Ah, no you don't. The murder is solved and I'm innocent. Don't you go all Columbo on me now.
It's a fair cop. Unfortunately, we shall now have to bring someone else in for questioning.
Ah, yes, the so-called detective, Cleverous.
What? Who? Never heard of him. I meant the dog. You, my little murdering fellow, are coming with me.
Oh no!
Will Nick's dog be executed for murder? Was the vast majority of this game actually a pointless waste of everyone's time? And what of poor Errol?
Still dead.
I'm actually not sure why I'm asking these questions, because the story is over now. Roll credits!
Ja, am Ende war Willikins ein bisschen leise, ne? Nick konnte sich nur schön rausfinden. Leider hat seine Story einen Haken. Warum war die Leiche im Haus? Das ergibt aber sogar Sinn. Da kann ja nicht so einfach ein Gartenzwerg in eine Person reinrauen. Und selbst wenn jemand auf den Gartenzwerg fällt, dann geht das doch nicht direkt durch den Körper. Na egal. Dieser Alga hat ganz schön viel gemacht. So, und jetzt gucke ich nochmal nach. Schwarm. Wir sind jetzt auf jeden Fall durchgespielt. Gibt es dafür eigentlich ein Achievement? Nein. Oh, jetzt mal, wenn ich jetzt das Spiel hole, das Buch hole. Gibt es das überhaupt jetzt? Ja.
Reading all these books is kind of a
Unrealistisch. Egal. Das war's für dieses Let's Play. Bis zum nächsten Mal beim anderen Let's Play. Tschüss mit Ös.